Guys, after subscribing to this channel, please make sure that you also press the bell icon so that no notification, no new video of mine, any educational video, is missed by anybody.
Write the management of G4P3, G4P0A3 with 10 weeks of pregnancy with previous 3 abortions at 16-week gestation. Now she's had 3 abortions at 16-week gestation. Now that's a very, very important factor for giving a history indicated cerclage. Remember guys, the latest GTG it supports the use of history indicated cerclage, ultrasound indicated cerclage, emergency cerclage, and rescue cerclage. Mostly rescue cerclage is in terms with respect to your history or ultrasound indicated, and emergency is emergency cerclage. Even rescue cerclage, you can call it emergency cerclage, but history indicated is separate, and ultrasound indicated is separate. So what happens is the patient profile is gravida 4, abortions 3, and para 0. Correct? Current gestation is at 10 weeks. So what will you do? She's had a history of previous 3 abortions all at 16 weeks. So here we are going to based on history. So you should definitely take a history. Why is she having the 16 weeks abortions? And once you've ruled out all the other causes, you will take her up for a cerclage. You will still do a fetal viability confirmation. You will do the cervical length and baseline, but that will not deter you from giving a cerclage to her. You will still do an APLA testing. You will still do a uterine assessment. Is she pregnant right now? Yeah, she's pregnant right now. So in that case, we will not write this particular part, right? This is recurrent pregnancy workup, which should have been done before, right? Not right now. Management plan for this pregnancy is that first 12 weeks, you will give her micronized progesterone. This is as per GTG 2023, you have to give her this thing, micronized progesterone, 400 milligram BD from the time the urine pregnancy test is positive until 16 weeks. And you're still going to do a TVS at 10 weeks to establish the baseline cervical length, and you will determine the need for cerclage. In fact, you will give her cerclage between 12 to 14 weeks. It's not here, it is indicated because she had a mid-trimester loss and 3 mid-trimester losses. That means she will be given cerclage. This here, I've just told you how to give. What all are the indications of giving the cervical cerclage, right? But in this case, the procedure will be the McDonald's or Shirodkar. You will give a prophylactic antibiotics required. You will remove the cerclage at 36 to 37 weeks. You can give tocolytics, no problem. It's not a contraindication. And if required, you will start her on low-dose aspirin, low molecular weight heparin, if required. But the baseline, what they wanted to ask for this patient over here is the right of management. That means you will be discussing in detail about the McDonald's cerclage or the Shirodkar cerclage, because this is a direct, answer for a cerclage. This is a direct case for getting a cerclage done. Like I said, GTG says that if there are more than 3 recurrent pregnancy losses, okay, in that case, you will give her a cerclage in the not the early gestational age, but yes, if she's had a history of recurrent pregnancy losses, and then you can give her a cerclage, number 1. Number 2, if she's had 1 or more mid-trimester losses, and now again she's having ultrasound cervical length less than 25 millimeter, please give her a cerclage. And if she's having already dilatation of the cervix, let's say more than 2 centimeters, less than 4 centimeters, she's not having any active labor, membranes are intact, then you can give her a rescue cerclage or an emergency cerclage. Of course, you have to give her antibiotics, you've got to give her spasmodics or tocolytics, and you have to follow her up, and you have to give her an informed consent that this is a possibility that you can still have, you can still undergo labor, you can still have a delivery, and in that case, we might have to, in fact, remove the cerclage. Otherwise, if everything goes fine, then in that case, you'll remove the cerclage at the age of viability between 36 to 37 weeks or earlier if there are signs of labor. Correct? Now, anybody with any doubts up till now? Anybody with any doubts, they can ask me. Please make sure that you are understanding the questions, answers, and you're clearing your doubts right now in the class, because later on you'll be just seeing my recorded version and you'll not be able to answer, ask anyone. This answer is mostly about they want to hear the word cerclage from you. If you describe the cerclage, even better, because the procedure, if you describe them, there are no separate marks for that, but they want to hear this word of cerclage from you. I'll just make sure that I have made you understand the question well. Management is that you will follow her up after from 10 weeks to when will you give her a cerclage? Between 14 to 16 weeks, right? And you will give the cerclage only after certain things are sure. You've ruled out all the other causes of recurrent pregnancy loss. You've made sure that the fetus is viable. You've made sure that the fetus anomalously is not anomalous. That means you've at least done an NT-NB scan or the Down syndrome screening along with the combined scan. And then after due informed consent, you will offer her either McDonald cerclage or Shirodkar cerclage. And then after that, you will follow her up also. And at the same time, you will remove the cerclage at 36 to 37 weeks. These are 4-5 points which are supposed to write down, and you'll get 5 marks out of it. No problem. Okay.